This is a video about how to use Google Classroom for the first time. So the first thing you're going to do is to go to classroom.google.com. It'll take you to a screen like this. You go ahead and put in your school email address here, and you hit next, and you type in your password, and you hit next. And it'll take you to a screen that looks something like this. Now, if you've never used Classroom, you won't have any classes like I do. So I have 2 classes I'm already enrolled in. But regardless, you're going to enroll in a new class by coming up here to the plus sign and clicking on Join a Class. So I want to join a class, and it's going to ask me for a class code. Now, for our faculty meeting, the principal is going to email the class code to us. So let me go ahead and get that class code. So here I am. I'm in my email, and here's the class code that was emailed to me. So I'm just going to select it and right-click and copy it. Let's go back to my Google Classroom, right-click and paste it. And I'll join Mr. Haas's Google Classroom. It takes me right there. If I come over here and go back to classes, I can see that now I'm enrolled in this classroom. Okay, if I click on the name of it, it takes me back to the classroom. So this is what the classroom looks like. It's got 3 tabs here. The stream is where all the assignments are. The classmates tells you the other people enrolled in the class, and the about tab gives you some information about the class. But the stream is where you're going to spend all of your time. So you'll notice in the stream there are assignments number 1 through 8. So there are 8 assignments for you to do, and you do them in order. And in order to do the assignments, you read the directions right here, and it tells me to click the Open button in the upper right-hand corner of this assignment right here. So I go ahead and click Open. And then I click on this link right here, which will open the assignment for me, which in this case is just a document that I'm going to read. So I go ahead and read this document here. I read through this, and then I can click back here. And then I'm going to go ahead and mark as done because I've done the assignment. So I go ahead and mark as done, and then mark as done again, and it tells me that it's done. This back arrow here will take me back to the stream. Okay, and I can see here that I've done the first assignment. Then I scroll down to the second assignment. I read the directions here. I click Open. Then I click on the link to go into the assignment itself. And this one is taking me to a form. Okay, and this form has a couple of things in it. It has a video right here that I'm going to play, and then I'm going to answer the question right here. So I go ahead and play the video. If I want full screen, I can click on YouTube here. It'll take me to a full screen. So I go ahead and I listen to that video, and then I make my choice right here, wherever I think, and I click on Submit. And I'm all done with that one. Okay, so now I can actually close this tab. There's no mark as done because when you submit an assignment, it automatically marks as done for you. So I go ahead and close that. This tab right here, it brings me back to the stream. See how it's marked as done automatically, and then the back arrow back to the stream itself. So now I've got 2 assignments done. This one's done, number 2 is done, and I move on to number 3. I read the directions and I open it. So I just go through all the assignments, and when you finish the last assignment, number 8, you are finished. So that is how you use Google Classroom for the first time to complete the remote faculty meeting.